And now, from Studio 315 in the luxury towers of Cord Hall, on the historic campus of St. John's Northwestern Academies, it's time for the latest edition of the Lancer News Network. With Akio Kasuga, Brian Tomitz, Aiden Madden, and Cody Strang. Entertain, inform, unify. This is LNN.
Good morning, Lancers. I'm Cody Strang, and this is LNN. Today is Thursday, March 9th, 2023. Thanks for joining us. Today, you will get a look at how the winter sports teams ended up, check out a new restaurant in town, and we'll take a hard-hitting look at how TikTok is affecting your privacy. But right now, let's check in with Akio Kasuga for a report on what our principals of engineering classes have been working on.
Today we went into Mr. Shar's POE class to view the bridge competition. The competition is about what bridge can hold more weight without being destroyed. Come with me on this journey.
We're going to pile on cement blocks that each weigh about 25 pounds. And we're going to keep piling on until we get to the maximum of 300 pounds.
Hello, my name is Marco Lizalde and my partner is Jose Garcia.
And we expect this bridge to resist 12 of these blocks. That's all, thank you.
Keep your feet out from underneath it.
Watch the piggies.
So he's got 50 out.
Hi, my name is Sean Harris. This is my bridge, and I think I'm gonna hold 4 blocks.
Going for it.
Hello, my name is Akio. My name is Diego. And we believe our bridge is going to hold 6 blocks.
Springtime is here, and with the end of the winter season means new spring sports for our Lancers. So I asked Athletics Director and Wrestling Coach Schmidt to offer some winter highlights and insight into the upcoming spring season.
We had a pretty good winter season. Swimming, wrestling, and basketball are our 3 WIAA sports. Basketball is actually still competing. They are in the second round of regional play. They were the 10 seed. They beat the 7 seed Palmyra Eagle on Tuesday, and they're going to play Horicon this evening. Both wrestling and sports or activities we're going to offer is going to be girls volleyball, which is going to be a club sport this spring, and it'll turn into a WIAA sport in fall. On top of that, we're also going to have intramural frisbee league. So we'll have ultimate frisbee, we'll have disc golf, we'll have an assortment of frisbee games for people to play.
Hey Dakin, bro, what are you listening to?
TV static for 10 hours, man. I'm going ham.
Hey, what song are you listening to?
Red light, green light.
Baby, probably in a fast car, riding with the cap off, pull up with a bad bro.
Hey, what song are you listening to?
Enojo contigo, solo observo y
Hey, what song are you listening to, bro?
Maracas.
Llevamos juntos serenata.
What song are you listening to, bro?
I'm listening to In Her Mood by Ice Spice.
She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like ice, how you always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops.
For those of you interested in pursuing leadership positions for next year, the process will look a little different this year. According to CSM David, cadre for the 23-24 school year will run from about the 17th of April until about the 17th of May. Be on the lookout for future announcements and more details throughout the month of March. And speaking of leadership, our middle schoolers have been showing off their abilities in a new program this year. I recently had the chance to sit down with them to find out about Destination Imagination. The new trending acronym in education is STEAM, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, the Arts, and Math. These are the top-tier skills that employers are looking for in successful leaders in 21st century industry. Our middle school, led by Mrs. Lindsay Lopez, has put a renewed focus into these skills by forming a team to participate in a program called Destination Imagination.
I learned more about creativity and working well with others, so I think it was a good experience.
We haven't said yet.
The SJNA team, called the ULA Lancers, requires students to focus on coming up with creative solutions to real-world problems using a step-by-step approach in a collaborative environment. Through critical thinking, public speaking, and teamwork, these students become empowered as leaders, setting themselves apart from their peers.
So I think one of the most challenging things that we get into the DI will be when we were gonna compete and kind of how worried we were about if we were gonna fail, if we were gonna pass, if we were gonna be good.
In only their first year, our middle schoolers were able to achieve remarkable success, winning the Spirit of Discovery and Imagination Award and tying for third place in the Flip the Script Challenge.
This award goes to the ULA Lancers from St. John's Northwestern Academy.
This was enough for them to advance to the state-level competition at UW Green Bay, which will take place on April 1st.
We're going to make adjustments to our script and keep working on our instant challenges to make them better.
Regardless of the outcome, students were united on one thing. Destination Imagination was worth being a part of.
That was really fun. And when I came here, Miss Lopez and all my classmates and my friends that were here, they teach me how to do it and they teach me well. And all the people here have been doing a good job.
Alright, welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody.
You also make a lot of friendships. It's kind of cements people together. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
For LNN, I'm Cody Strang.
TikTok is one of the most popular social media apps in the world. People can create and watch short videos for the purpose of entertainment. However, this amusement comes at a cost, as having the app presents countless negative effects that are very important to you. First, the app wastes a lot of your time. For example, studies show that teens spend an average of at least 70 to 120 minutes on the app every day. TikTok user Raul Hernandez had this to say.
I spend all of my day watching TikTok, and I normally don't do my homework or have to stay up later because I watch TikTok the whole study hours.
When asked about how the app affects his productivity, Leo Gonzalez had this to say about how it doesn't just affect him, but it also affects his many peers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who I see this in, and yeah, including myself, obviously, but yeah.
Alpha Company RFO Mr. Schneider had this to add about his observations on how the app has affected some of his cadets.
I would say there's a wide use of screen times during study hours, and the addiction can lead to a lot of distractions and can have a poor impact on someone's academics.
I like to watch girls dance.
However, this is not the only thing wrong with TikTok. TikTok also has access to much more information than you thought, and it can share it with foreign governments. The application obviously can see your password and email and phone number, but it also has access to your camera roll, microphones, locations, and lots of other information that is on your phone. From this, the company that owns TikTok, ByteDance, a company based in China, can then monitor, record, save, and analyze your private data. Through the China National Intelligence Law of 2017, the company is then legally obligated to support, assist, and cooperate with their government in the manner of strengthening their foreign intelligence. So why does this all matter? Well, your private information is just that, private. And if you want to keep it that way, the best interest for you is to delete the app to save your time and your information. So deleting TikTok can be the thing that perhaps you didn't know you needed to do, but doing it will help you increase your productivity as well as your efficiency in terms of getting things done. In addition, it'll help keep your information safe. With LNN, looking out for your security and your time, I'm Brian Thomas.
In light of TikTok foreign entities stealing your information, we are switching over to Instagram. You can follow our Instagram at SJN Lancers right here. On the all-new Instagram page, we'll be featuring funny videos and pictures and behind the scenes of episodes. Make sure to go give it a follow.
Well, the World Languages Hallway has created some curiosity recently with its coming soon sign, but the wait to find out what it's all about will soon be over. Students have been creating posters for the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese poster contest, and they will soon be on display for all to see. Anyone, students, faculty, staff, parents, whoever, should stop in the Spanish room for a ballot to vote for their favorites. Voting ends March 15th, so don't wait around. There's a new Mexican restaurant in town, and people want to know if it's any good. Here's Aiden Madden with Lancer Eats.
Lancer Eats.
All right, LNN, recently something has happened. That something is named Cody Strang. He knows not what he does, and I'd like to apologize on his behalf to the entire student body and our wonderful faculty and staff, because they deserve better. I'm gonna roll you down.
On this episode of Lancer Eats, we are reviewing the new up-and-coming restaurant in Delafield, Contento.
All right, Brian Thomas, what do you think of the overall environment of this restaurant?
The environment is definitely a 10 out of 10. There's super nice music. It has a very refined tone to it. It's super nice. Super nice. Absolute 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. George Park, what do you think about the environment of this restaurant?
I'll give 10 out of 10. It's really, the atmosphere here in the restaurant is really welcoming and with nice music and nice chairs, all those kind of stuff. So, yeah, 10 out of 10.
Cody String, what do you think of the overall environment of this restaurant?
I've got to say that the atmosphere is definitely a 10 out of 10. You know, it's a really nice, warm place. We were welcomed by the owner. He thought we spoke Spanish. We don't.
All right. For the first appetizer, we got guacamole and chips. Here's the thing with Brian Thomas. All right, let's get a chip in. All right, Brian Thomas, what do you think of this?
I consider that this is very good, and I think the guacamole is wonderful, and I love the chips. They're very wonderful shape.
All right, what about you, George Park? What do you think about this?
I think the guacamole is in good conditions and it's really sweet. So I think it's pretty good.
All right. Cody Strang, what do you think?
I haven't had a lot of guacamole, but it's pretty good.
All right. All right, Park, what did you order at this restaurant?
I ordered shrimp cilantro and salmon.
Okay. Brian Thomas?
I ordered tacos. I don't recall the name of them, but I ordered tacos.
Okay. And Cody Strang, what did you order?
I ordered the beef brisket taco. It looks like a tortilla with beef or whatever and green stuff on it. Very based.
I was getting excited.
Ryan Thomas, what did you end up getting?
All right, Ellen. I got 2 tacos, and here they are. You can see them right here. I think that if contemporary art was food, this is what it'd be. It's very simple. It gets straight to the point.
George Park, what did you end up getting at the restaurant?
I got the shrimp cilantro and the salmon. It really smells like shrimp and salmon, so we'll try it out.
Okay. I ended up getting the bone marrow tacos, and I don't remember what this one was, but just a taco. So we'll give you guys the review after we're done eating. Brian Thomas, what do you think about overall the food quality at this restaurant?
So we had the guacamole and chips, and then I also had the tacos as well as a little side of rice. The quality was very good. The guacamole had a lot of flavor. The chips were very unique and good, high quality. The tacos were very nice. They used they tasted very well. The food quality, I would definitely go through and give a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Confidently.
George Park, what do you think about the overall food quality at this restaurant?
10 out of 10, high quality, and it's really delicious.
Mine was a very small taco for $5, and it wasn't bad. It was good, but $5, that's a hefty price for such a small taco.
Yep.
I would probably give it 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. All right. So we just finished the churros we just ordered. Brian Thomas, what do you think of the churros?
Outstanding. That first bite was incredible. 10 out of 10. Undoubtedly.
George Park, what do you think about the churros?
10 out of 10. I like the sauce so much.
Like the sauce? Which is your favorite sauce, chocolate or vanilla?
The vanilla.
Vanilla?
Yep.
Okay. Cody Strain, what do you think about the churros?
Yummy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was delicious. Yeah,
Okay.
Easily the best part of the meal. $6 for 4. Pretty good. Vanilla was my favorite sauce. I think I agree with the other two. The first bite was definitely the best.
Good morning, LNN. I am Brian Thomas, and this is Quick Questions, where we ask people questions with little time to answer. Let's get into it. All right, Dr. Crane, if you're stranded on an island, what's one thing that you would bring with you?
My iPhone provided their service.
What smells like blue paint but is red? 3, 2, 1.
Red paint.
Red paint. Good job, guys. All right, Mr. Stadler, what is the best fast food restaurant? 3, 2, 1.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. All right, Koza, for LNN. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Teleportation.
Yeah.
Is cereal a soup?
No.
3.
I prefer
All right, Mr. Dawson, what's the best mess hall food? 3, 2, 1.
Turkey sandwich.
Turkey. Answer.
Okay.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? 3, 2,
yeah.
1. Yes?
Yeah.
What? All right, Mr. Papandrea. Friday night, party or gym? 3, 2, 1.
Neither. Library.
All right, Miss Montgomery. Why is a circle pizza in a square box? 3, 2, 1.
Because you're inscribing the circle into a square, and then therefore the area of it can have it without messing up certain toppings on the sides, and have room for like the peppers, the garlic butter, blue cheese dressing off to the sides, because you're going to have some area be left open.
Hello and welcome to LNN, the only segment where we don't know what we're about to say and we're not allowed to laugh or smile. My name is Scooby-Doo Papa.
And I'm with Catherine, with no S. Our first story of this evening is shark attacks on malls around the country. After the big attack of goldfish in 2012, there's now been a shark attack. Some say it's terrorism, but I say it's climate change. The survivors of this incredible attack comment that it happened during a tornado. They say it's a sharknado, but the truth is that these sharks were just toys. Yes, you heard me, shark toys. Now, these sharks come in different colors and shapes. Here's a list of some of the sharks. Is it still me? Man, why am I getting attacked? I've said the last 6 slides. Describe 15 types of shark toys.
I think that's an
Blue
instruction.
sharks, red sharks, polka dot sharks, colorful sharks,
Striped sharks.
angry sharks, happy sharks, sad sharks.
Our second story of tonight. What's the gritty? The famous dance move in which a person alternatively taps their heels either in place or while walking while swinging their arms back and forth. It has been on my mind the whole day. I've always asked myself what it is. Do you know what it is? Catherine with no S.
I have no idea, Scooby-Doo Papa.
From what I know, this dance move looks something like this. Starts doing the gritty. But I've always wondered what it is. Well, we have a special informant from our specialist, Dr. Lip Injection.
Hello, Scooby-Doo Papa. Well, as you said, the gritty is a dance move in which involves an arm swing. But before we continue, I will give you a brief history of it. The gritty was invented in 1873 by the Scottish noble Sir Lancelot. It's originally involved It originally involved a battle cry before they swung their battle axes into battle. And that's how it was made. Hey, Scooby-Doo Papa, do you know there are various of this famous...
Really?
Yes, and I will name them and demonstrate it for you. This is number 1. Ah. Number 2. Ah. And number 3. Number 4.
Definitely aware.
Thank you for that. Next up is, who is the shiniest head in campus? For this contest, I will direct you to our sports anchor, Miss Spitfire.
Thank you, Scooby-Doo. Well, we have a promising athletes for this Shiniest Head Award. Most promising athletes are Mr. Sadler, CSM David, Returner Kevasek, and Mr. Bennett. But this season, we had multiple rookies. Father Aldrich had an incredible season this year. The requirements for this award is first, of course, to be bold. But the most important characteristic is how shiny their head is.
Well, Mr. Spitfire, who do you think is going to win this year?
I believe the receiver of who has the shiniest head is, I'm going to say Mr. Bennett. He has a longest career of the shiniest head, nor does he has any contestants with how much knowledge his shiniest head has held.
On other news is Abophibififia. I hate crime. The word Abophibififia is the fear of palindromes, which are words that read the same front and back. And you guessed it, the word itself is a palindrome. How ironic. But today we will meet with the creator of the word abophobia, Mr. Lip Injection. That's right, the scientist we had earlier is the creator of the word, Mr. Lip Injection. Lip Injection. What went through your head when you created this word?
Well, Scooby-Doo, I have a kid that has this phobia. I always hated kids, since one of them destroyed my beloved dream of becoming a professional dog food taster. So when I had my kid, Kanye South, and he was diagnosed with this unknown phobia, I figured that I would make his little life a little painful by creating his phobia, a phobia he will use every day.
I wonder how it went for the first time you told little Kanye South. I'm sure it went like this. You have ambophobia.
I don't want to have ambophobia.
Kanye South, I'm sorry.
You're not my real dad.
I am. I'm Kanye East. You're my son.
Well, that's all for today's segment. The loser of this episode is Liam and George. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
The art department has certainly been busy lately. In collaboration with Cushing Elementary School, the freestyle art class created 3D papier-mâché animals, which are currently on display at the Delafield Library. Our theme was underwater sea life and how humans are destroying that environment because of trash, pollution, oil spills, etc. They had to study form, structure, color, value, movement, and pattern to create these wonderful pieces. Cushing students created the 2D art depicting whales spouting out garbage as they jump out of the water. Make sure to go check them out at the Delafield Public Library sometime before spring break. And finally, there will be no academic classes tomorrow, as students will take part in the President's Challenge and various other activities. Represent your company or house well. Well, that's all for today's episode. Entertain, unify, inform. This is LNN. I'm Cody Strang. Thanks for watching.
I hated that entire thing, sir.